Greetings, Acolytes, and welcome back to August's exploration of the Devouring Winds and the Magical Cataclysm and all that fun. Well, first it's been a little bit since I last recorded, so it might be... so there's probably going to be some disconnect between what I end up doing and any plans I was muttering about towards the end of the last episode. And I've added a couple more mods. First being Armory of Wonders, which adds a melee magical weapon set. It's basically you can get a sword and staff or sword and orb, which basically kind of acts like the sword and missile weapon offhand that comes with the game. And I also added Age of Music Repaired, which adds a bunch of music from the older games. But back into the game itself, I think I'm just going to peace out with Thunderwell, because yes, it's expensive, but I'm not here to make war. I'm here to find out what the hell is going on with Magical Cataclysm. And to that end, I think...
Yeah.
Right, I got the stack here that I'm building up. I'll go ahead and finish the recruitment there. And I guess grab another looter. Since I have the funds. Still have a little movement left. I'm gonna grab a couple of lieutenants from you. Place like a Wind Warrior and a Looter, because I like having that Dust Weaver there. Let's grab everyone. But... that. Grab those two and plop them in there. And boom. Got a much stronger main stack. Or has ended over there. I guess we can just give them a Whispering Stone. They are masters of necromancy. They overcome with death itself and become undead. They use armies of the dead and dark magic to overwhelm their foes. They have access to a bunch of stuff. Once integrated, the special units of the city remain available through Rally of Villages, and the city keeps contributing 5 recruitment points. Led by Nakash Skullcrusher of these scaly looters. Regardless, we're getting Spawnkin going. Cool. Whatever thoughts I was having, I have lost them. But I should be able to absorb the Dark Lair now. Yep. Hell yeah. More production. Anyway, but this also means I have a secondary stack ready. I think I can use to clear out... this pile of rocks here. So I can start absorbing those sheep. And do I want to try absorbing that just yet? No, I need to wait until I have stronger military. Speaking of which, I should probably be taking my military through here while waiting for my economy to get started up and all the other fun. And I don't want to keep recruitment going because I want to maintain my economy. Let's see, on the other end, let's go ahead and poke about in here, see what's up. Climbing the Phantom Hills. Entering Fractured Wasteland, your troops espy ghostly apparitions straying on the hill. One of them, a formidable warlord, bars the way. Reinforcements at last, he calls out with brisk fervor. Those damned Unmakers have halted our advancing for too long, their unstable magics wreaking havoc left and right. The Unmakers were a group of ambitious wizards whose experiments devastated large sections of the Astral Sea, now known as the Fractured Realms. They rose to power after the Endylon crisis had destroyed or weakened the dominant forces of previous ages. Believing themselves capable of unraveling the very essence of mana and magic, the Unmakers competed and cooperated among themselves, striving to recreate the powers flowing from the Well of Creation. Among the nomadic tribes of the Fractured Worlds, countless cautionary tales speak of the Unmakers and their experiments, how they tore the fabrics of magic, scarred the realms with fractures, and ultimately, as the moral of the story, perishing in the fracturing that reshaped the realms. The Endylon crisis, little is known about it, though it has become a topic of great interest among the scholars of Magehaven. What has been established as commonly accepted knowledge is that the Endylon crisis happened in a distant age, before the first Godir set foot on Magehaven. The first Godir being Turiel. That asshole. I hate that orc. A mighty orc whose honor-bound convictions match his prodigious strength. He was the first wizard king to ascend to Godirhood. He appears as a mighty and masked orc, a bastion of stoic ferocity, clad in an indomitable armor and wielding brutal weaponry. Ever oath-bound to the Archon in guarding Grexalis, he holds honor and duty in the highest esteem. He leads the mighty Anmar, fierce ascended orcs who aid him in a duty shared and who have, in return, been blessed by the Archon. Their minds are guarded against the insidious whispers of the banished souls they hold eternal vigil over. It was a conflict of cosmic scale involving the Endylon, which are the embodiments of magic affinities, and possibly factions under their influence on one side, and the Archons and their allies, notably among them the ancient Krasera on the other. The Endylon crisis ended with the Endylon becoming locked within Grexalis. Anyway, they messed up my soldiers' minds, disabled their siegecraft, and infiltrated our positions. The warlord pauses for a moment, maybe realizing his words won't inspire much confidence. With your arrival, the tide has turned. By Tasaka, we will breach their defenses before their magic experiments blast the whole darn realm to oblivion. Caught in a long-gone past, the warlord commands her troops to prepare for the siege of an already ruined Unmaker bastion. Now let them follow his delusional orders. For now. We need to salvage siegecraft, rally a ghostly host, and interrogate an Unmaker spy. We'll see how things go. Suppose I can also just uncover the region with a scout, because why not? But I've already been through this one in the stream, and we're gonna need 3 beefy stacks to solve it. I do not have 3 beefy stacks. I do not have the economy to support 3 beefy stacks. I guess I could go clear out the rerouted reservoir. I guess it's just gonna go grab that gold. On my end. See if I can't track down the other 2 fated regions. Yeah, no more recruitment right now. The mountain likes that I'm being diplomatic with Thunderwell. Oh, I can grab another Whispering Stone. Yes, please. That will be quite helpful if I happen to run into any more free cities. Oh, I am pulling ahead of Shudra in our friendship with Thunderwell. Spawnkin is finally ready, with a small chance of backfiring. It should be fine. No backfire, yay! Also, immediately disable the visuals on that. We got Bread for War, allowing us to improve our guys. Let's go for Fury of the Horde. Yeah, you go see about clearing out the rerouted reservoir. Let me see if you can't handle this. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. But I'm also mostly physical attackers dealing with the shield units. They have very good defense. Anyway, but discern weakness is for 3 turns. See, I think I'm gonna wait for them to get closer. Let's get everyone on a line for the hell of it. Let's see. Looted power. Yeah, start getting looted power on our guys. But I can pop discern weakness. But not quite from there. And that physical protection is harsh. Actually, I should probably have some people moving up just to block. So we need to focus down here. Step forward. And then the lieutenant can get some attacks in. Okay. Some more looted power there. A little bit more strengthened. Eliminate the troublemaker and then start focusing down the next one. Well, that's all. I'm making progress, but I fear that I may end up losing some valuable assets. Heal a little. Well. So I'll focus down that guy since he's right there. Only a graze. Just hold. Note to self. Bring overwhelming power. Get that loaded power. Throw that over there. Because you're likely not going to last that long. I won, but at what cost? Snipe. Shut up. And you just hold there. Yeah. Some to move. So you go around. Something fancy. Self-move looters around. They are slippery. They do not provoke. So just do that. Mostly. Yeah. Nope. Vengeance. Including a relatively valuable unit at this point. But we got a Visor of Far Sight for that. Let's see, vision range. You don't have headpiece. I really don't care about the Crown of Starblades. It's like, woohoo, +3. I guess +6 damage per hit for a single attack. Anyway, let's grab that gold. Let's see about recruiting some folks to fill in. But hey, we clear the thing. Let's get that stacked back. Oh nice, I already got active treaties there. You will probably be open to Wizard's Bond? Apparently not. Weird. Anyone else with contact information? Consider a gift. Ah, reserved isolationist. Isolation. Does not easily commit to relations or calls to war. That's fine. Heading northwest over here, see if we can't... I'm seeing a mountain. There might be something there. And we're starting to absorb the first of our essences. Excellent. But yeah, I think just fielding a bunch of lieutenants would be pretty fun. Lacking in ranged options. Oh, hello, Ravenous! Well met, Perpetual Prince August. I'm Horde Commander Ravenous. Prove your strength to me, and we may yet conquer this realm together. He's a chosen destroyer, so he just absolutely hates my guts. But we got shared affinities, and rainbow clover, so that's decent, I guess. He's vigilant. He needs better relations, but the proximity of our domains and other declared friendships are a threat. And there's our routed scout from somewhere. And a question of heritage for Benno Oathmaker. You are presently a steward, which you aren't going to be able to do anything with. I can make you a crusader. Yeah, let's make you a crusader. Okay, and let's get that third lieutenant going. Oh, and I can absorb more territory. Oh look, a mine that is occupied. I should do something about that. First, I think I'm gonna take a stop by the rerouted reservoir, see what kind of horse strength I'm gonna have to deal with. But yeah, priority right now is clearing out this territory and absorbing as many of the resources as I can, just to get my economy going so I can get strong enough to deal with the strong battles I'm gonna have to fight to clear out the Fated Realms. Essence of Gold, I can create a new bounty. That... yeah, sure. Hey Mountain, could you go deal with that infestation while I'm busy with other things? I still need to kill that Silver Knight. That will happen in time. For now... he has completed the bounty and received the rewards. Yay! Now then, scoot. You scoot your way out there. Oh. Secondary stack. I guess tertiary stack. You sit here and absorb a couple more lieutenants. There's an abyssal and I guess umbral infestation there. Are you anybody? It's one of Mountain's scouts. So let's pop into the rerouted reservoir. For whatever unnatural reason, the endless waters of this hidden wellspring that used to flow from the Fey realm has dried up, causing the cascading disruptions to the magical harmony that once sustained it. The drought has turned fertile fields of green into arid wastelands where all things wither except for chaos and turmoil. If we absorb this, we'll get stability for provinces with sand or astral barons. We can recruit Grimbeak crows from our rally lieges, and we can restore it, turn it into a hidden wellspring, which would be marginally better. Let's explore it, see what's up. Let's see. Benno the Oathmaker is drawn to the rerouted reservoir by the metallic sounds of tools and machinery. A seed workshop is built here. Industrious mercenaries have dammed the hidden wellspring that originates here, diverting its endless waters to power a manufactory of siege engines. The drained, dry lake bed is defenseless against the whims of the harsh winds. Hazardous sandstorms, whipped up by the raging winds, sweep across the barren desert. A collector below commands at chained workers, whipping them with her skirmisher. The dammed wellspring allows the collector to produce vast quantities of war golems in the rerouted reservoir. It's a risky battle. Creeping sandstorms active. We just attack them. Call laborers to sabotage the manufactory. Sabotage constructs. Either way, we're going to have to deal with creeping sandstorms. Every 2 turns, several 1-hex radius sandstorms respond at random locations. Units without sandwalk suffered slowed and have a 90% chance of blind. And they last for 2 turns. That's not really going to bother us. So, we can also take a 50% chance. Static sandstorms. Risking some stability to either take control of the sandstorms or stoke the fires to get volatile constructs. Explode on death. I think I want to take control of the sandstorms if I can. Because I don't want them to explode on me. Or sabotage it to make the construct units easier to... Thunder defense would be pretty good. And demoralization, blocking only 1 turn of production. Let's do that. Let's manual this. It's only 3 units. How bad could it be? 6, 3, 7. Some fiery shift. An infernal ray. It's not going to be fun. So expedition later. If they flee or die, the battle is won. Forces will revive the Or if they flee or die, but the battle is won, they will be brought back. Cool. Anyway, I think I am... Let's go here. Won't be able to fire a shift on me. We'll have to walk up if it wants to shoot me. Shield mode up. The rest of my guys are skirmishers. Do you have slippery? You got sentinel, because you're a defender with... Alright. Guess I'll split you guys into 2 groups. To flank. Because flanking is fun. Little power on our main guy. Oh boy. But I can get some flanks there. Man, okay, no flanking. Let's see. First strike, scavenger, charge resistance. Should be able to flank. I did. No. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for them to come in. I think the bad part is my hero is weak to fire. She's a vampire. Anyway, let's go and give you power. And defend. And then start getting... Yeah, sure. See if we can't. Yes, it's mobilized. Best to focus down the deadlier threat. Let's get loaded power over there. So you can throw it over there. And keep focusing down the golem. I mean, you can just mostly deal with that. Let's get you out of fire to eliminate the other problem. And now we just have a tough shield unit to deal with. Then I get loaded power. You just stay there. And step closer. And continue. Let's pick at this thing. Much better. It goes a lot better when you're not rushing in like a lobotomite. After the battle against the Collector and her war golems, Banna the Oathmaker inspects the siege workshop in the dam. Banna isn't sure if the Collector was creating the war golems for other lords, or if she was building an army for herself. Earthbreakers cautiously walk out of the siege workshop, captured by the mercenaries and forced to work the machinery. They deliver harrowing testimonies about the cruelty of the Collector and her chortling, while she would flay them with her skirmisher. The tools recovered from the workshop will help Augustine's laborers. The reordered Revizar potentially harbors another boon to support your war effort. So, we got a bunch of production, making up for the... Ooh, we can get free war golem. Or a couple of Earthbreakers, good vest. Meh. Get the Skirmisher, nice tier 3 melee weapon. Whiplash, consume chaos, inflict blood parasites. I think I could also finish those lieutenants immediately, but I'm gonna go for the war golem. Friend. Nice tough friend. You will actually be a good option for that thing. Anyway, gold, scavenging camp. For each adjacent, for each resource node. Why don't I put that there? Although we'll see how long it lasts. Whether it gets the bonuses from depleted nodes. Anyway. Oh, wait, no. Should have you go down there to deal with those guys. Why is there a hero in there?
Uh-huh.
Weird. Anyway. Let's get rid of that looter. Oh, no production. So skip you. You continue poking around. Oh, there's another watchtower and another bit of unprotected mana. Let's have our fresh friend. Oh, and there's an oasis there, so I can then grab the rerouted reserve pretty quick. Nice. Got the soul forge done. Excellent. So, let's first start breaking stuff. Why do I have so many mounts? Demonic shield. You. I don't have anything better to put in your first slot. Oh, but I did get some stuff. Gold per unit, yes, please. Dear Lord, yeah. That would have been so nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you maybe a fairly basic sword. Spirit damage might be useful, especially if you're going Crusader. Don't really need Provoke, but I also don't have any stuff. So either Nullify or Terrifying Aura. And flanking. Oh. Enemy units adjacent to this unit are disrupted, losing their unit enchantments. Versus the demonic shield that it's morale. Either way, the Crown of Starblades is going. So can I afford? No. Just a basic vengeful retort. Crusader's Blade. What was her name? Benno's Blade. I mean, yes. It's just a simple tier 1 U thing, but... And I ought to be making stuff for August. But there's also worth in actually making sure my units are properly equipped. Oh yeah, they made a bunch of changes for some changes for vampires that are better. So I probably could have used some of that, but those are world spells, so I don't know how well they would do with Cataclysm. I think I'm gonna go for the Demonic Shield. Because I don't know how useful Disrupted is gonna be. Oh, also can give you a mount for Web or Fire Wyvern. Fire Wyvern. Yes. Light. You're no longer specifically weak to fire. That'll do. Anyway, production for Augustine, still blocked. I think I'm gonna save that money for cartography bilge. And Empire Development Skills, already handled that. We got Banno's Blade done. We got Essence of Food. And I think I might disenchant the Aegis to get a rifle for my man. Yeah, sure. Spirit damage is fine. Crit chance, maybe? Bleeding. And the other thing... Okay, not quite enough there. Nope, it is gonna have to just be a tier 1. A little extra bleeding. Let's see. Holy Bleeder. Call it. Well, benefit is it's going to be available immediately. Although I don't know how much better it's going to be than the Titan Great Bow. Soulbound. Out there. Do I have anything else? Equip? No, I do not. I do... Let's see, Pall of Darkness. I can just pop it. Does this contribute? Chance of backfiring. So, currently 10, 15, 10, 45. Yes, it does. It contributes 30 points to the Cataclysm meter. Yeah. But I do need to get some stuff cast, so I'll move on. And slowly but surely we'll get stuff done. Let's see. So, last event for the episode. Let's see. As soon as negotiations are concluded for the day, Chieftain Nachash, Skullcrusher of Thunderwell, requests advice concerning her useless youngest daughter. Dirtha is so unlike her older sister, the chieftain sighs. Now she walks with wizards and halflings, a true paragon of bravery and courage, whereas my youngest hides in damp caves and shoots arrows from cover like a coward, and all the while she thinks herself as Lorelei as a queen of old. My people favor her, even while I do not, and now she desires to prove her quality. I seek your counsel. So I can train her, losing a couple turns of draft. Lose my Helm of Accuracy, which I'm currently using. Let's take the 50-50 for plus 12 allegiance, or stability hit. Yay! And that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching so far, and I hope to see you in the next.